What the pole sitters?
Pole position of the season. How important was it for you to get pole today?
Well, it's pretty important because it's a very difficult track to overtake on, so if we can have a good start and stay in the front, that's already a good part of the job done, and then we'll have to wait and see till the end of the race. The track was very slippery because it rained most weekend, but the whole team did a great job, and the car was very strong today.
You raced here in your Japanese Formula 3 days. Did that help?
Yeah, it helped a lot because at least I had a good knowledge of the track, even if it's different in the Formula 3 than the Formula 1, the fair idea of where you should be on the racetrack.
Damon, you waited right until the last minute today to put your fastest lap in. What was the thinking behind that?
Well, it was obvious that there was going to be a rush at the end, so I had to leave right to the last minute so that I got a clear track. But I've done exactly what I wanted to do, which is get the car on the front row of the grid, and that's good enough for me. And everything's gone well over the last 2 days, and now I have a good opportunity of even beating Jack into the first corner. And but all I have to do is finish the race here, and the job's done.
Earlier in the week, you weren't quite sure what your strategy was going to be, go for the win or go for the tactical positioning. Any more feelings on that now? Or?
No, I think the best form of defence is attack, and so I will be looking forward to a good race tomorrow. And of course, if as long as I'm ahead of Jack, then it's all in my hands.
Michael, you were on pole here in 94 and 95. What did you expect this weekend?
Pretty much what we did. Third place was what we could hope for. Those guys make it a bit boring to us. They're going too quick. So third position is all right for us. Hopefully we can improve that a bit in the race. We believe we have some things to do which could improve the situation. We see tomorrow.
How does weather affect tomorrow's race? I would have thought you would like a wet race, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't be too bothered about it, to be honest. The car seems to be quite well in wet, and I like the wet here as well. Unless it is heavy rain like we had 94. These conditions are for sure dangerous. But if it is a normal wet race, I would prefer that, yeah.
Jack, any last thoughts about tomorrow's race?
I hope it's going to be dry because we have a very good car in the dry, but if it's wet, Damon's got more to lose than me, so anything is okay for me.
Gentlemen, thank you. And now, Jack, some comments in your own language.
So there we go, John. Interesting to hear from the drivers at the end of this session, and you can tell Jack's really going for it tomorrow. Well, I'll tell you what, he didn't have sticker to Damon with that comment. He's got more to lose than me. That was really one between the eyes, and well, the psychological war that Jack said he didn't want to get involved in, he wanted to fight this championship on the track. That was a pretty clear indication of to where he's coming from.
Erhoffen konnten. Den dritten Platz, mehr ging einfach nicht. Ist eine gute Ausgangsposition fürs Rennen. Ich hoffe hier beim letzten Rennen, dass wir nochmal ein gutes Resultat reinfahren können. Es geht für uns noch um den dritten Platz in der Fahrermeisterschaft und um den zweiten Platz, Entschuldigung, in der Teamwertung, und die versuchen wir natürlich noch für uns zu entscheiden.
Well, for all our German viewers there, a chance for you to hear Michael Schumacher speaking at the end of this session.
That's it.
And